Have you ever felt trapped in an endless cycle of work and bills? That feeling of running in place while life seems to slip through your fingers? This is the reality for many people caught in the so-called rat race. But what if I told you there's a way to escape this trap and achieve financial freedom? It's simpler than you might think, and in this video, we're going to uncover the secrets to getting out of this race before it's too late. The controversial idea here is that working more doesn't mean earning more. In fact, many who work themselves to the bone never achieve true wealth. It seems counterintuitive, doesn't it? But this is the view we want to challenge today. What if I told you that it's possible to start from scratch and, with simple strategies, transform your financial life? The quick reward comes from realizing that small changes can have a big impact. Curious to know how? Let's explore together each step necessary to escape this grind. With each topic, you'll see practical examples and real-life stories showing how it's possible to live a freer and more satisfying life. So, if you're tired of feeling trapped and want to change your life, keep watching. I promise it will be worth it. The rat race is like being stuck in an infinite cycle of hard work and the relentless pursuit of more money, never truly achieving freedom or satisfaction. It's like running on a treadmill, always striving but never getting anywhere. Imagine John, who works tirelessly, but at the end of the month, all his salary goes to bills and debts. Frustrating, isn't it? This feeling of always running but never arriving defines the rat race. In this cycle, people are constantly chasing more money, more recognition, more status. It's like trying to fill a bucket with a hole in the bottom. Take Jane, for example, who got a promotion and a raise at work. However, with that came more responsibilities and, of course, more expenses. It never seems to be enough, right? This incessant pursuit is one of the main symptoms of the rat race. The rat race is also characterized by the lack of a visible end. People get so focused on chasing their goals that they don't realize they're stuck in an infinite loop. It's like a hamster running on a wheel, always in motion but never getting anywhere. This can be extremely exhausting and demotivating. But what if there was a way to break this cycle? Often, traditional education and popular culture reinforce this rat race mentality. From an early age, we're taught that the path to success is to study, get a good job, and work hard. However, this formula doesn't always result in financial freedom or personal satisfaction. Robert Kiyosaki, in his book Rich Dad, Poor Dad, emphasizes the importance of seeking financial knowledge and making smart investments. It makes you think, doesn't it? Understanding the rat race is the first step to starting to think about strategies to escape it. Let's see how this cycle manifests in real life with the example of Oliver, a character who illustrates this dynamic well. Oliver is the guy who seems to have everything under control. He has a good job, academic success, and his family lives in a comfortable home. However, he's caught in a spiral of rising expenses and material needs. Whenever he earns more, he spends more. For example, he recently bought a new car and is already thinking about renovating his house. Sound familiar? Despite all his success, Oliver is always stressed and anxious about the future. The pressure to maintain the lifestyle he's created is enormous. He has to work harder and harder to sustain all of this. It seems like an endless cycle, right? The most ironic part is that despite appearing to be in control, he doesn't have real freedom. He's trapped in the rat race without realizing it. Have you ever wondered if you're also running on this wheel? Oliver constantly compares his life to others. If the neighbor buys a new car, he feels he needs a better one. If a colleague gets promoted, he feels pressured to seek a promotion too. This only increases anxiety and stress. It's a cycle of constant competition that leads nowhere. Have you ever caught yourself making comparisons like these? Let's see how we can change this perspective. Despite all the struggle, Oliver never seems to achieve true satisfaction. He's constantly tired and unhappy, even with all his achievements. This lack of fulfillment is a clear sign that he's stuck in the rat race. Recognizing these signs is crucial to start thinking about an escape strategy. And speaking of escape, how can we really break out of this cycle? Now that we understand Oliver's situation better, let's see how we can identify if we're in the same rat race. What questions should we ask to find this out? To know if you're in the rat race, start by asking yourself if you see an end in sight for your current journey. Do you feel like you're always running but never getting anywhere? John, for example, works tirelessly but never sees a light at the end of the tunnel. Do you feel like your life is an endless race? Another important point is to assess if your life is marked by constant competition and comparison. Jane is always watching what others are doing and trying to outdo everyone around her. This leaves her exhausted and unhappy. Do you also feel pressured to compete and compare yourself with others all the time? Finally, ask yourself if you're tired and unhappy with your current situation. Emilio, despite all his success, is always exhausted and never truly satisfied. If you feel this way, it could be a clear sign that you're trapped in the rat race. Recognizing these signs is the first step to start looking for a way out. And speaking of escape, let's discuss some escape strategies. Identifying if you're in the rat race is crucial, but the next step is even more important: figuring out how to escape this cycle. Let's explore some practical strategies to break free from the rat race and achieve a more fulfilling life. One of the most effective strategies to escape the rat race is to reduce your expenses and live below your means. It might seem difficult at first, but it makes a huge difference. For example, instead of buying a new car, how about investing in a well-maintained used one? This can free up a good amount of money for more important things. Have you thought about how you could cut unnecessary expenses? Another important step is to stop comparing yourself to others. Remember that everyone has their own path and battles. Jane, for instance, decided to stop comparing herself with her colleagues and focus on her own goals. This brought incredible peace of mind for her. How about trying the same and seeing how your perspective changes? Generating extra income outside of work hours can also be an excellent strategy. It could be something simple, like selling handmade products or offering freelance services. I know Mike, who started selling homemade cakes on weekends and now has an extra income that helps a lot with his finances. Have you thought about something you enjoy doing that you could turn into a source of income? Moreover, it's crucial to take advantage of the opportunities the internet offers. Creating a blog, a YouTube channel, or even selling products online are excellent ways to generate additional income. I know Sarah, who started selling her crafts on Etsy and now has a considerable income from it. The internet opens doors to so many possibilities, it's worth exploring. Let's see how these opportunities can transform your life. Speaking of which, the internet is indeed a vast field of opportunities. How about exploring in depth how it can help you escape the rat race? Let's dive into the possibilities the web offers. The internet is a powerful tool for creating additional income streams. Think about starting a blog about something you love. I know Lisa, who started a gardening blog and now makes money from ads and partnerships. It's amazing how something that started as a hobby can turn into a source of income. Have you thought about what topic you could cover? Social media is also a goldmine. Mark, for example, started posting cooking tips on Instagram and now has thousands of followers. He partners with brands and earns good money from it. It's something that can start small but grow over time. Do you have a hobby or skill you could share on social media? Selling products online is another great opportunity. Sarah, whom I mentioned earlier, started selling crafts on Etsy. Now, she has a thriving online store. Sites like Amazon, eBay, and Etsy make the process of selling your creations very easy. How about looking around your house to see what you could turn into a business? Additionally, online courses are a great way to make money. If you have knowledge in a particular area, you can create a course and sell it on platforms like Udemy or Coursera. I know Dave, who started giving guitar lessons online and now makes more from that than his day job. Do you have any knowledge you could share? Exploring these opportunities can be a big step toward escaping the rat race. But it's not just about earning more money. Changing your mindset is essential. Let's talk about how a shift in perspective can make all the difference. Changing your mindset is crucial to escaping the rat race. Instead of seeing Mondays as a burden, how about viewing them as a new chance to do something you love? Susan started seeking activities she truly enjoys, like painting and gardening, and this transformed her weeks. Have you thought about how you can change your perspective? Finding activities that bring you joy is a big step. It could be something simple, like reading a good book or walking in the park. The important thing is to find something that makes you happy and bring it into your daily life. Tom, for example, started playing guitar in his spare time, and it brought new joy to his life. How about trying something new? Another important change is to stop focusing solely on work and obligations. Find a balance between work and personal life. Mary decided to set clear boundaries between work and family time, and it made a huge difference. You can do the same by creating a routine that includes time to relax and have fun. Furthermore, having clear and realistic goals is essential. This helps maintain focus and motivation. Jake started setting small weekly and monthly goals, which helped him stay enthusiastic and on track. How about starting to set your own goals and see how it changes your perspective? And don't forget financial education. Financial education is the foundation for escaping the rat race. Without understanding how money works, it's nearly impossible to break the vicious cycle of working just to pay bills. Think of Bob, who started reading books about finance and watching educational videos on YouTube. He learned about budgeting, investing, and financial planning. Now, he knows exactly where every penny of his money goes. Having financial knowledge allows you to make more informed and strategic decisions. For example, instead of spending all the money you earn, Bob learned to invest part of it in stocks and real estate funds. These investments started generating passive income, reducing his dependency on his monthly salary. Doesn't that sound like a great idea? You can do that too. Financial education also helps avoid common pitfalls, like excessive credit use and debt. Sarah, for example, used to use her credit card without thinking about the consequences. After learning more about finance, she started using her card more consciously, avoiding high interest rates and unnecessary debt. Small changes like these can make a big difference, don't you think? Moreover, understanding the value of money and how it can work for you is essential. Mike decided to learn about entrepreneurship and started investing in his own business. He realized that instead of working for money, he could make money work for him. This change in mindset is powerful and can open many doors. Ready to explore these opportunities? Financial education is a fundamental pillar, but it's also important to surround yourself with people who share this vision. Let's see how the influence of a support network can be crucial in this journey. Having a support network and being surrounded by people who share similar goals is essential to escaping the rat race. Imagine Jack, who joined a group of friends also seeking financial freedom. They meet regularly to discuss ideas, share resources, and support each other. This creates an environment of motivation and mutual accountability. The influence of positive and ambitious people can make all the difference. Emily, for example, started following finance influencers on Instagram and joining online investment communities. These new contacts inspired her to adopt healthier financial habits and stay motivated. Being surrounded by people with the same goals can boost your progress. Interesting, isn't it? Moreover, having the support of friends and family can make implementing significant changes easier. Tom and his wife decided together to reduce expenses and live more frugally. With mutual support, they managed to save a significant amount in a few months. Teamwork makes challenges lighter and goals more achievable. Have you thought about talking to someone close about this? Attending support groups or workshops can provide valuable insights and new perspectives. Laura attended a seminar on financial freedom and left with lots of new ideas and strategies. These events not only offer knowledge but also the opportunity to network with people who can inspire and motivate. Are you willing to seek these connections? Building a strong and positive support network is essential, but the most important thing is to take the first step. With all these strategies in mind, you're now ready to transform your life and escape the rat race. Finally, remember that true wealth isn't just about money, but the quality of life. Happiness, health, and meaningful relationships are fundamental aspects of a rich and full life. So, how about starting to value these areas more? Now that you have these strategies in mind, you're ready to escape the rat race and live a more balanced and fulfilling life. Now that you've learned these strategies to escape the rat race, it's time to act. Start implementing small changes in your life and see the difference they can make. Ask yourself, Am I living according to my goals or just chasing the next paycheck? What steps can I take today to achieve financial freedom? Don't let this opportunity pass. The key to a more satisfying and balanced life is within your reach. Subscribe to the channel and activate notifications to keep receiving valuable tips on how to improve your financial life and achieve your dreams. Together, we can turn the rat race into a journey of success and fulfillment. In this video, you learned how to escape the rat race, but it's useless if you're over 30, still poor, and don't know the secrets of money. That's why I made a video explaining this, and to watch it, just click on the video popping up on your screen now. Thanks for watching till the end, see you later.